This is the Thayer Podcast for Monday, September 18th, 2023. Last week, a brave Missouri legislator took a step that few have been willing to touch for years. Real Clear Politics staff writer Philip Wegman reported that Senator Josh Hawley created legislation designed to cap the annual percentage rate of credit cards at 18%. The Associated Press reports that today's average annual percentage rate hovers near the 24% mark. After the Federal Reserve Bank of New York declared that the national household credit card debt had hit $1 trillion, Hawley exclaimed, "Americans are being crushed under the weight of record credit card debt. We have a long history in this country of statutes at the state and federal level that prevent what we used to call usury, an old-fashioned word for ripping off working people," Hawley said, "and we need to get back to it." Back in 2019, when Vermont Independent Senator Bernie Sanders and New York's Bronx and Queens Representative Democrat AOC introduced the Loan Shark Prevention Act to cap credit card interest at 15%. The bill languished in Congress without a vote. Hawley has found his corporate villain in credit companies. "We know what they're doing," he said. "They're out there actively encouraging, finding new ways to get consumers indebted. They hike rates, and they make a killing on it. Who does this hurt? Working people. If we're serious about being a party of working people," the Missouri conservative said, "then we're going to have to address the challenges that working people face." There are those who believe that Hawley's legislation would result in borrowers getting cheaper credit. Instead of lower interest rates, most in need would simply lose access to credit. Cold hard facts are that if a lender can't recoup its costs, simply won't offer the credit. I remember the days of an 18% interest rate cap in Arizona. That was when folks down on their luck were routinely borrowing mafia money behind local bars from the Bonanno and Licavoli families in Tucson. Today, Arizona Revised Statute number 44-1201 declares that interest on any loan, indebtedness, or other obligation shall be at the rate of 10% per annum, unless a different rate is contracted in writing. Right now, there's only one federal law limiting the interest credit card companies can charge. Credit card interest rates are capped at 36% for active duty military service members and their covered dependents under the Military Lending Act. Today, 22 to 29% is just the beginning for many credit card applicants who, of course, have to agree to those rates if they want the credit. The beginner's rate can generally be determined by adding 14.99% to the U.S. prime rate. For cash advances, figure about 28.99%. Hey, I tell you what, I give you $100 at 1% simple interest per day. That'd be 90% in 3 months. 100 for you today, 190 for me in 3 months. Fair enough? Just sign here, pal. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Semper Fi.